And hello again, Internet. Welcome back to Day 5 of the Final Fantasy Fail Train, or Name Tag presents How Not to Play Final Fantasy. Oh, it's just been awful, awful, awful. Now, I do want to say a couple things. I know one of the reasons why I'm doing far worse in this than I normally expected to, and it's something that I've referenced a couple times already. I've been playing it differently than I usually play. I've been trying to rush through it. I've been running from a lot of fights, something I basically never do. And as you can see, it hasn't been working for me. I am lower level than I should be here, than I usually am. It's bad. It hurts. Ooh, those guys look pretty good. And I ran from them. See what I mean? I should be a higher level than 13 by now. So usually by the time I get to the ice cave, I am the higher level. I may not have the better gear from the Cave of Ordeals, but I do have more levels on me, which does help with the survival. And I don't have them right now because I've been trying to speed through the game for the sake of the stream, and that has massively backfired as this game is taking far longer than it should. Hey Xanth, how you doing? Well, yeah, they rebalanced the XP for that PSP version. God, controller, behave. All right, what am I? No, that's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for here? Press B select. You can't even do B select here. The hell? Wait, where's my map then? Where is my map? No. Where's my map? Pressing B select does nothing. Do I not have a map? I'm pressing dash select. It's not doing it. I had to hit start, not select. Wow. Great, amazing. I had to hit dash start to bring up the map. Freaking lovely. Okay. As I was mentioning though, I've been having a bad week. And like yesterday was a particularly bad day, and I don't mean in the game. Hell, even as much failure as I had yesterday in this game, it was the high point of yesterday. Yeah, if I'd only talked to the broom. That's what I get for assuming I know what's going on. So yeah, I'm failing at this because I'm playing it far differently than I usually do. I'm running from things. I'm not staying around one area and leveling until I have all the spells, all the gear I could possibly want, even if it's overkill, and then moving on. In fact, it usually is overkill, and that's why the ice cave is actually pretty easy for me to get to usually. So I have to change stuff up here. Is it just start? No, it is B start. Oh god, which one is Ordeals? Oh, stop that. Which one is it? It's probably not listed yet. At least it does this. Lets you find out what everything is that you've been to. It only shows you the things you've been to, of course, which makes perfect sense. That's what you want from it. Xanth has been playing the PSP version, and it is based more on the easy version of this. Not 100% on the easy version, not by any means. But this is the, of course, hard version, the normal one, based more on the NES. And it is more punishing. I'm looking forward to playing the PSP one myself when I finish with this, because I do have it. It's enjoyable. I don't have 2, though. I need to get a copy of that somewhere. Because, you know, I had 2 here. I had it on GBA. I didn't really care. Alright. So here we are up to this place. And as you see, I'm trying to avoid just running from every fight. I kind of don't want to use Bolt 2 because I want to save Fire 2s for Zombols. But this fight with that stupid Goggler, really? Goggler? They called that thing a Goggler? I had not actually looked down at the name at it. Oh my god, that's awful. But I'm trying to get... And that wasn't even very good XP! Running time. I'll fight inside right now. I want to at least get there and save. Then I'll worry about it. I don't know. Oh, that's a good question. Let's find out. No, they do not. They do not run at all. I fought Sphinx before. Sphinx isn't a problem. Hell, I think he was in the ice cave. So no, that's again something that was added for other versions. That's the thing, this game has gone through so many revisions. This one at least is closer to the actual original version, closer. Later releases, like the PSP, are much closer to later Final Fantasy games. It's got the MP system, you start with gear, they even added Phoenix Downs and such. It's hacks, it's total hacks. Like, he's an absolute cheater for playing it. Absolutely cheating. Really, you had to get a little cutscene in that. Okay. Get in the freaking... Oh, my God. It's not my fault you're cheating. No, I really do want to play the... Oops, that's not the one I wanted. I guess it is the one I wanted. I really am looking forward to playing the PSP version. I like the music here. Ah, crap, wrong way on that one. I really like what they did with the music here. I can dig this. Also, I've not had any random encounters in that. There we go. I was getting worried. Medusas. That strike first, of course. Oh, let's hope I can actually kill it. Oh, don't hit her. Thank you. Okay, good. They just poison on attack. They're not like the cockatrice. So it must be just gaze that can turn to stone. I guess it's their version of break. And it's fortunately missing a lot, so... They also do not appear to have very many hit points. This is a good thing. I'll take it. It's like... Oh man, I hope... I don't think this game does. I know Final Fantasy IV does, has the music player, which... Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder if this is under extras, collections, art gallery, but not music. Damn. Because I could just sit and chill to this tune. And fight the crazy horse. Oh no, Clay Golem. It's like, yeah, it is better gear in here, so... And this place is easier, as you can see. Gauntlets. Are those supposed to be the Zeus gauntlets? It is! Okay, but they just call it gauntlets in this. Can you equip those? Can anybody equip them? No, no one... Well, I mean, you might be able to, but you don't need to. Okay, I now have an item with a bolt effect. Oh, that's a Zeus Gauntlet, apparently. Necrotar, not Zombols. Necrotar actually sounds worse. Items... Wait, is there a... Well, let's try it that way and see if that's how it works here. Oh, they could be night only. I love that it tells you. Okay, so there. I actually now do have a piece of gear. Does anything else have it right now? No, this is the first effect you get. Yeah, that is really handy. When you get to here in the PSP version, see if it does the same thing. No, don't flee. So I guess I shouldn't have worried about casting Bolt 2 earlier, and I can cast it as many damn times as I want. I'm moving slowly today. No, I'm going to keep it down where it is. I like having my inventory sorted. It's like, so I have to scroll down further. Oh, darn. Horned Devils. All right. Hey, Atir. Yeah, as I was mentioning when I started today, the main reason is the way I've been going, trying to speed through it, which has been leaving me at a lower level than I expected. So, yeah. I'm getting screwed in the ice cave because I've shortchanged myself the way I usually play. Usually, I would have no problems there. Well, I would have problems. But I mentioned that my luck has never been that bad. There's a reason for it. There's a reason my luck has never been that bad. Yay, it missed. Yay, I don't care about Fire 1. Okay, I will care if you keep hitting him with it. And Kerzap. I hate that that's not called Zeus Gauntlets, though. It really should be called Zeus. So that we know what it is. Yeah, I'm kind of taking things a little slower today just because I'm depressed with how this week has been going. It has been going terribly. Just absolutely terribly. Car troubles yesterday. Freaking... Yeah, those are the Gargoyles. It's fun trying to guess what the enemies are. Like, which one is this one? Horned Devil. I don't remember those. Oh, yes, Gargoyles. Yes. Gargoyles! I'm totally going the wrong way, aren't I? I always figure it's going to be in the furthest one away. And nope. No, it wasn't. You got to be kidding. That was the wrong one, wasn't it? Nope, that was the right one. Okay. In fairness, I don't have to remember the order anymore because I play the randomizer. And we randomized them. See, I'm trying to get the fights in so I can get the XP up. This is how I usually play, is by fighting everything. So... I think the only risk that was on NES. I'm pretty sure it won't do it on this version. I say that. And I did save outside, though. So if it does soft lock on me, well, I'm taken care of. Good, that was the right one. Alright. No, not the equipped stuff. Although I'm glad you can do that, too. That you can just use the equipped ones. You know, I wonder... Okay, I can get these guys out of this. But I wonder now, because we have a shared inventory... I'm going to try that. Not this round, because this round I'm going to... Well, okay, well, dead. But I'm going to try having multiple people use that and see what happens. No XP for you. That would change things drastically if that's the case. Gauntlet. Nope. Okay. It is actually being used by someone else. So... Alright, so you can't just, like, get one heal thing. Like the heal staff or one heal helmet and be completely good. I mean, for all we know, it just keeps re-adding it to the inventory, too. That it takes it out and then just re-adds it. Speaking of healing staff... And we hit this again. Oh no, he might go to sleep. Ironically, she doesn't even have heal 2, so this is probably better for it. No, see, okay, Z said the same thing. Why? I know, because, oh, you're going to use it that often. No, I prefer having them actually sorted normally. I don't mind scrolling down through it. Besides, I'm trying to start taking my time more. I'm not doing speedrun crap. That's what's been causing my problems the past 4 days. I'm done with it. Screw speedrun tactics. I'm going to start playing this more at my space. No. Gonna try. There we go. Maybe for you. I like what I have. Rashakas. I mean, I wonder if I auto-sort, if it'll actually put them at the top with everything else. That would be nice. Oh, is that what these are? Nope, fire 1. And now I can actually heal, so... better healing than I had before, anyway. What, did these ones actually have fire 2 before? That wouldn't surprise me. As I drip my drink onto my damn shirt. Ugh. Trying to avoid hitting the microphone with the bottle and pouring it on the microphone. I just pour it on my damn shirt. That'll work. Oh no, we've been slowed. Actually, I don't like that at all. Yes, a new Razor Synapse update. I swear to God, I update it, and as soon as I come back in, it tells me there's a new update. I don't think it actually updates properly. And now we're blind. Man, these things are annoying. Now, jeez. What, weren't slow and dark both status ailments before? Therefore, you couldn't have both on you at the same time? I doubt it. I mean, they went fire, slow, fog. So... Wait, didn't you guys both... Oh, there's fire too. I guess you're right. Well, so much for that idea. Now, these are more annoying than I'd realized. They're also now dead. So why in the original game would they give them multiple status ailment spells if you can't have multiple status ailments on you at once? And that includes dark and sleep. Still wish I had my airship right now. Oh well. Ruby armlet? The hell is a ruby armlet? Oh! Okay, that's the onyx armlet. Or opal armlet. Well, yes. Or is that supposed to be the gold one? It might be gold. Tell me you can use it. Oh, you bastage. You at least can, which is better than what you've got right now. Yes, every piece of gear I'm going to check. I honestly thought I'd get attacked there. As a trap tile, I mean. Yeah, there was a, ow, damn. Yeah, there's a hierarchy. I don't know if it's more severe or less severe, or just the order of them in their table, but... Yeah, I think actually the Black Mage does do more damage as well. I think they actually fixed that the damage you get or damage you deal is based on your stats now. Because, well, I mean, there's different enemies also, so I can't be certain. Rat Tail, which I can't use yet. And now I'm going to fight dragons. Which is why I still have the Worm Killer on instead of the Coral Sword. And then I wasn't going to use it. What an idiot. I could die of 3 of them. I'm not going to. I am, however, going to fire 3 of them. Because they can burn. There we go. That works. No worries. This place isn't that bad. Hatir's right. I really probably should have come here earlier. I usually do it my way, and I'm usually higher level, so it usually works. Have some healing. Have some death. Okay, let's actually go ahead and not use it because I'm going to go use a sleeping bag soon anyway. Yeah, it did not put them up at the top. That's a shame. Oh man, what if you could overwrite KO with a different status effect? I'm sure that there's some run somewhere where they've done that to exploit something so their characters just can't die anymore. Alright, that's taken care of. I'm half tempted to actually go to the Volcano next. You know, take the normal route. What the? Where the? Why is the healing staff way down there? I guess they only sort it by weapon and armor, not by actual type of weapon or armor. I was expecting more from you, Vivi. I expected more. Do a little 1 damage there. Yeah, I think I'm just going to tell the Ice Cave to fuck off. I'll come back to it later. I don't want to do it this way, but I need the levels. I just need to have levels when I go into the Ice Cave. Oh, well. So much for my grand plans. Besides, I kind of want to see what the volcano looks like right now. Or maybe they just weren't thinking when they made the list. You know that's likely. Wow, those things are worth 10. What a waste. Oops, what am I going? Where am I going? Where the hell am I? I know where I am. Okay. That's the dock that gets you to... Words. Words are hard. That's the dock that gets you to the Dwarven Cave. I would appreciate it if you wouldn't do that. You have to see if the auto sort in the PSP version will actually put the usable items up top. That would be handy. But I'm going to be autoing several times during this, so... I guess having the higher int doesn't help with that. Oh well. We have made a lot of assumptions and many of them have been wrong. You guys aren't even worth this. You are literally not worth my time to fight. And yet here I am like an idiot going to anyway. Don't hit Vivi. Don't hit Vivi. You can hit him. That's fine. Just don't hit Vivi. Oh, you tried to hit Vivi, but you didn't actually, so I'm not upset. As he will rain death and fire down upon you. Or at least death and lightning. This game is remarkably loud. I probably should have gone around this continent the other way. Stop it, controller. Yay! I have nothing much to say. I'm tired. I'm unhappy about things. That's way down there. It's going to be a while. Really should have gone around the continent the other side. Oh well. So that's basically where I am right now anyway. I know it seems kind of lame to have her constantly using the heal staff, but it's free hit points. And in this game, you could use as many as you get your freaking hands on. Dun 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 da 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 da. Oh well. See, I should have fought these things last time. I shouldn't have run from them. Get that XP. It isn't a huge amount of XP, but it's XP. And of course, now all 4 of them are different levels because they've all been killed or poisoned or stoned. Except I think Vivi's actually been the only one to make it out of fights unscathed completely. Get used to hearing this fight music. I'm not planning on running that often anymore. I want to soak up that delicious XP. Three of your characters are already at max health. What does that do for you? Well, only 3 of them are at max health. Besides, that can happen. I wonder why they switched the gold to ruby. Wow, okay. He does way more damage than I was expecting there. Way more damage. You're about to hit an inn. You don't need to top off. Man, look at that. That ice sword. Just wrecking face. I would get hit with an encounter the step right before I get in. I'm honestly getting really tired of this music myself. I mean, it's not bad music. I've heard it. Thank you. And we're going to be hearing it for a while longer. Yeah, screw it. I just want this fight to be over. I'm 1 step away from town. Yay! Did I get a level? No. Boo! I didn't get a level. Speaking of levels. Nope. Cannot use... Did you guys actually hit 14? You did. But I cannot use the magic here yet. Alright, stocked up on heal potions. Always got to do that. Every time you come to a town, you should make sure you have heal potions. Except when you get to Earthton, because there's no item shop. Done, done. Woo! Well, I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's 2 defense, but you know what? It doesn't actually take up an inventory slot this time, so I'll use it. Whereas before, stuff like the buckler or the gloves, the cap, yeah, you can eventually get rid of them. Here, you don't have to worry. They don't take up inventory, so screw it. Go ahead and put it on. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. Can't you do stone? Actually, I can do stone. Okay. Warp. Shields. Or Invis 2. Obviously, I'm going to get exit when I get a chance, which is not right now. You, I believe, already have that. So I can do Reaper, Quake, or Stun. None of these, of course, do any good. Because, again, the chance of hitting it with it is so low, you're better off just bolting. Alright. I do want this, so that I can stop wasting those needles. Can't afford the others anyway, so I guess that's it. I guess we're going to the volcano. Oh no, that extra animation for the inns now. Yeah, gotta save that spot for exit. Exit's too valuable. You just can't do it until... And that's the thing, I would love to use exit in the volcano. Because again, I'm going to be hitting all the treasure. If for no other reason than to try to help level me up. And exit is beautiful for getting the second one and, you know, getting through that second floor with all the huge treasure and exiting out. Then again, you hit a door, you can just run out anyway. No. Ow, maybe I should have done the heal. Yeah, ow! Wow! Holy crap, that hurt. These things got a bite on them. This thing's got a real bite on them. Jesus. Please die. One of them did at least. No, they don't. And we gained a level. Who gained it? Vivi did. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and level up one more time back here. And then hit the end again. So I get my magic back. Just level everyone up and try again. Do I seriously not have the pure? I don't have it. Wow. I completely skipped that magic. No, it's not a Nacho this time. It's a Neochew. So it's a Pokemon, see? Gotta catch them all. Neochew! Oh, that was awful. My throat was not up for that today. Whoo, boy. Oh, come on. As if there aren't actual Pokemon that will look worse than this. Like Muck and Grimer. Okay, so Cecil's the only one that needs to level up now. Since I am going to be going back before long, we'll just go ahead and use magic to heal for now. Wait, what? Oh crap, he is. When did that happen? Thank you, Z. I didn't notice that. I figured since he was the one who died first earlier, he'd be the one who'd need it now. But I guess the others have actually kind of caught up. Huh. Wow, so he's actually got... Oh, yeah, you know, that does make sense. Because the Medusas did give more XP than Astos did. So Cecil has now taken second place in the XP total. Rock on, rock on. I can deal with that. Alright, I did not use any potions, so that's not a problem. I could have bought another spell, but forget it. No need to right now. I can't use them, and there's nothing I really want other than Bolt 2 right now. Hey! Thank you! Didn't fully see what that was. Was that the hosting? Because it's a little thing that was on top of other text and I couldn't see it. But thank you very much, Z. Ah, okay. Well, since we're both doing the Final Fantasy kick, yeah. It's your damn fault. As you were mentioning last night, it was the randomizer that got you back into it. And it's gotten everyone else into it now, too. So, if you're suddenly craving Final Fantasy 1 and you've watched our streams, Xanth is the one to blame. You can send your hate mail to... I have no idea what his address is right now. I wouldn't send it anything anyway. Don't send hate mail. It's dumb. It's bad. Don't be bad. On the other hand, I'm sure Cyanide is more interesting than me right now. Dang it! Stop it! Stop it! I've been beaten down by this week. I am no longer as enthusiastic to do much of anything, to be entirely honest. And in fact, I have to AFK for a second here, so give me a bit. I'll be back in just a moment. Sorry about this. And back. Sorry about that. Just had to adjust something, so... Okay, should be fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Nothing is on fire yet. Hey, he actually did full damage to something in the back row. So much for that theory I had earlier, too. All of my theories are wrong. Everything I know about this game is wrong. I'm not even to the lake yet. Not even to the river. Didn't make it to the river and I'm already taking damage. And Vivi's the one taking the damn damage. Now I'm in the river. Alright, let's try this once more. En route to the volcano! Because the ice cave can go screw itself. Okay, fortunately those are not as nasty as the other ones. Was I just hitting the worst of the worst earlier? Probably. That would be my luck. And then, of course, I stayed and fought them like an idiot. But I did level, so maybe it wasn't so idiotic. What? Nothing died? Things are supposed to die! Oh, there we go. That's more like it. Yeah, fun game. Fun game. It hates me. Everything hates me. I mean, this music was good on NES, but I would have preferred a more orchestral version for this. Whereas this honestly sounds more of the same. And it gets grating after a while, I hate to say. Do not want. I'm just going to nope the hell right out of this fight. I mean, even though this fight actually should be pretty easy, I'm just going to nope the hell out of it. Do not want. It's like, I just don't want to deal with that many things right now. I do like the fact that the volcano is completely surrounded by a moat, effectively. Like, what sense does this make, really? I cannot imagine the geology to make this happen. That there would be a lake, and in the middle of it a volcano. You can have one or the other. I don't think you can really get both. And in we go. In we go. You gotta enter them all from down the bottom now! Oh, so you think it's completely unnatural that carry yourself to... Oh, man. Oh, man, these walls. They're changing colors. Throwing me off. But yeah, you think the answer is just Carrie did it? Why would she choose to put a volcano in the middle of a lake and not in the middle of a town? That just seems like a bad place for a volcano. Okay, there's that. The whole Temple of Fiends aspect. But no, I think you're right. I think she was like bathing there one day and some people were peeping on her and she caught them and was mad. So, fuck that lake in particular, yeah. Then again, she doesn't really wear much to begin with. Okay, guys, can that thing die, please, yet? I mean, my teeth has hit it twice. Sure, everyone can get poisoned. That's fine. And see, right there, Xanth, that's why there's a volcano in the middle of a lake. He's trying to doom us all. Hashtag me too. Yay! Fire elementals! What are they called in this one? Pyros. Oh, I'm a pyro. Oh, I want to burn it up. No, controller. No, 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 no. Controller! Thank you! At least I caught it both times it tried to do something different. Oh man, Cecil's gonna wreck this guy. Well, not so much, actually. What, did they not fix the weapon elements in this? Then again, that one should have worked anyway. I guess it's just not that resistant, or not that weak to ice. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. That was the wrong one. There we go. We were talking about why Carrie would hate this lake, and I thought it was because she was bathing there one day and someone was peeping on her. And then Yuko showed up and tried to peep on her. Just proving why there's the volcano in the middle of a lake. But, oh no! Whoops! Order change. Did it? Or did I not miss, did I just miss the controller moving around? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move those up top. Unfortunately. I'd rather not. Because I'm going to keep autoing, and they're just going to keep falling down there anyway. And more fire. Or pyros, excuse me. Ooh, but haste is on the same one. So I can't do this too often. Let's see if it actually does anything to him. No, they don't really seem to be weak to ice, so whatever. Yeah, I am too glad that they went to more appropriate names. You know, what they're supposed to be, rather than Pyros and Noma and stuff like that. No, it's an Earth Elemental. This translation really isn't very good. And you cannot blame the Wonder Swan for that one. This is the PlayStation translation. The Wonder Swan didn't get translated, obviously. I don't like these things. I'm going to run. Well, even the Ice Sword doesn't do as much damage as something that should be weak to as something that should be weak to ice would receive. You know? Because it's doing the same amount of damage as it does to anyone else. And if the weapon elements actually work, if it was weak to ice, that should hurt it more. Oh, don't hit him. Nice. Considering that you've already showed me the picture of it in your hand. That thing looks sweet, man. When you hook it up, you've got to tell me how it looks. Or hell, hook it up and stream, you know. I think you might somewhere still have a copy of Final Fantasy II US. Not sure if you liked that game enough to keep a copy around. I mean, it's really not worth much, so no reason to keep it. Actually, I think the Super NES version is worth more, considerably more than other versions. Because I think that one is actually worth money, as opposed to, like, the Game Boy Advance version, the PlayStation version. The Steam version is crap, and you can't sell that anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, nice, nice. Alrighty. Good. I was hoping that those ones would die. I was hoping that one would die too. So I am trying to split my damage a bit more now, as you can see. And yes, I'm trying to run less than before also. I want my levels. Alright, Itir, have fun. Try not to plot the death of your coworkers too much. At least not out loud. I don't think anything funny is going to happen. I don't think I have anything funny in me right now. I'm actually tempted to... Yeah, I am actually going to go to the other one first. No! Actually, I should have had both of them attack the same... Well, it doesn't matter now. For the record, I am planning on clearing the treasure on this floor, exiting, saving, and then coming back in to do the rest of this dungeon. Just for safety's sake. Because of how much failure has been so far, I just want to have some pretense of preventing that from happening again. Not that the individual ice cave runs were ever that lengthy. I mean, I never even finished a loop, but... But everyone gets to see just how much I fail at video games. Yeah, if I just left those chests, and I should have, because I was going to have to get those chests, I was going to be right next to those chests anyway. That was dumb of me. It was very dumb. But I am a very dumb person, as we've discovered. It should be quite evident by this point that I generally do not know what I'm doing anymore. I'm old, I'm senile. Oh, in fact, it's pretty guaranteed that I would have hit one, but slightly less chance for it to have happened. Because I can't have nice things. We know this. That and I would have had to have gotten back to town with just Cecil which would have been easier than getting out of the ice cave with just Cecil. Ooh, a claymore. Oh, that's the giant sword. That's useless. All right. Hey, look, giants. Yes, but if I'd changed directions, the RNG would have been different and killed me anyway. Because it was just been me. Because that's what things happen with me. Blah, 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 words. Very nice, Cecil. Very nice. Hynodon. These names are silly. Oh, nope, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. I also want to say this. There was somebody in Z's chat last night talking Final Fantasy 1 or asking questions, which I'll go ahead and answer here as well. I doubt that person's going to see it, but if anyone else ever gets to the point where they have these questions and happen to stumble through my videos and still think that I'm any sort of authority that they can listen to and trust on this game, which, whew, I question your judgment, sir. But they were asking if they, for someone who was doing Final Fantasy for the first time, if they would need some sort of guide to play it. And the answer depends on what version you're playing. My recommendation would be to play the PlayStation Portable version, the PSP version. It is by far the best. If you want a different one, go ahead and grab the GBA version. It's close enough. Stuff like that. If you're going, but yes, I recommend playing it, especially if you're doing a Final Fantasy marathon. I absolutely recommend playing it, playing the first one. I recommend playing all of them. If you want to actually witness the game in its original glory on the NES, you are going to want a guide. If for no other reason, not necessarily a walkthrough, but you want something that tells you what the equipment is, what its stats are, what magic does, who can equip what. Because the game does not tell you any of that. It doesn't even try. Later versions do. This version, if you're playing this version, you don't need that guide. Because this version, you'll know what the equipment is. But especially the NES version, you just don't have that information. And my personal recommendation absolutely is play the NES version. At least once. Check it out. See, if, you know, witness what it was like when it came out. Because I'm all about doing the retro stuff and seeing how things were originally and trying to put them in perspective for their time. But if you just want to see the game, you don't care about historical, authentic accuracy of how it originally was, you don't care about it in context, you're just like, yeah, I just kind of want to play the Final Fantasies. Go through the PSP version. It's great. And you do not need a guide to tell you how to... Now, here's the... There is a side to this, though. And that is that the PSP version and the DS version, or actually not the DS, the GBA version, both have places that will wreck you if you go into them because they're endgame dungeons. So if you're going around and exploring the game for the first time, don't be surprised if you end up in one of these endgame dungeons and just get completely curb stomped. Because again, those are meant for people who know the game and know to avoid them until you get to the right level. I know, it's kind of messed up that they included something like that you could get into and just get creamed, but oh, okay, so it'll actually let you know. I think actually after you beat the Lich, because I don't know if they're all entirely end game stuff. Like, they might be somewhat level appropriate, but yeah, you got to be careful of those things. There are bonus dungeons that were not originally part of the game and will tear you a new one. But there's also good gear in them. Rock on, rock on. I'll have more information on that when I play it, but I'm not playing it until after I beat this version, so... And that won't be on stream. Even though technically right now I could stream it via an emulator, I don't have a way of proving I have the disc, so I'm not going to do that. Since I can't hook up a PSP to stream, and I don't have a webcam or anything like that. And I do try to keep this show legal. No, dang it. Scrolled up. So there goes some damage I'm going to be missing. Damn controller! See, that's another part of why I'm so stressed out lately. You know, I've got a broken mouse. I've got a broken controller. My car just doesn't want to freaking work anymore. It's been breaking in the same area where we've already had it repaired twice for the key, and now the gearbox went out. So I couldn't get it into gear last night to turn it on. So that was frustrating. But that's one of the reasons I'm so just had enough. Alright, I think I can get to the other section from up top here. I don't think I have to go through the door. Ooh, that, yep. Oh, good. That was far, far less than I was expecting. I was expecting that to really just wreck me. It looked pretty cool. That should kill it. Yep. I'll go ahead and throw some heal potions at myself. Toss them in the air, see if I can catch them on my tongue. Oh god, the glass broke on my face! That's why you shouldn't do it like that. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, I think I can get across from here. I hope I can get across from here. If not, I can go down to the door from here. Notice how much slower this game is when you're killing everything. That's what I was trying to avoid. That's why I say I don't really want to run RPGs on my main stream anymore. But my side stream I barely get to anymore. It's like, at the rate I'm going, I might finish Arena sometime in 2023, I think. The main thing is I can't figure out a good steady time to do a second stream. I've got a good time for this first stream, but I'm usually have too much stuff, various random things going on at other times that I can't consistently stream on them. At least not as frequently. I suppose I could do one that's a lot less frequently, maybe do a once a week thing. But even then, finding a time kind of sucks. Alrighty. I am getting lots of XP and money here. I mean, look at my gold now. I should be able to buy, 2 spells. That's another way that the PSP version cheats. Spells are a lot cheaper in it. A lot cheaper. So yeah. Xanth is totally cheating by running that version. Don't tell him I said that. PSP version is so good. It's just so much more modern, unquote. Closer to the more recent games. Which goes back to that argument I was having with, like, even Blaster Master Zero. At what point, like, how much authenticity do we want versus how much convenience? Do we really need to have an authentic game? Or can we just have a good one? That's based on the old game, but is actually now a really good game. Improved, but it's not the same game anymore. It's a tough call. There's definite arguments for both sides. Although I will admit most of the arguments for keep it traditional are those of us curmudgeons who are yelling at kids to get off the lawn. Or, you know, people who use the word curmudgeon. I'm trying to think of other games like that beyond that. There are several, but... yeah, let's run away before I get the treasure out of the chest. That's a brilliant idea. Like, let's hit the trap tile and then run away before grabbing the items, because that's happened before. If my controller misbehaves, it could happen without my control. Now, when I go and save this time, since I've gained at least one level, I should have access to tier 6 spell. A tier 6 spell at least. Wow, 2 hits for 8. Well done, Locke. You're amazing. How useful. Yay. Yay. Yep, they'll have access to another spell level now. You know, actually, I might not finish the Volcano. I might just go ahead and try the Ice Cave one more time. Why not? I mean, I've gotten, what, 3 levels now? I'm still not as high as I'd like to be for it. Maybe I'll hit level 17 on the way out. That'll be great. That'd be perfect, because 17 is about where I like to be for it, if memory serves. And I do have more gear now. Not necessarily good gear for everybody. In fact, my gear has barely changed, but it has changed. And there's more gear in this room coming up down here, if I can get to it without hitting every monster in the way. Every monster. Freaking Warmech's gonna show up down here just to spite me. What do you think, Xanth? Should I go for Ice Cave after I get out from looting the second floor here? He is not responding, so I'm going to have to decide on my own. Which, you know, my decisions, my track record's great. Hey, look! Gear I already have! Is that going to be is that a trap tile? Yeah, that's a trap tile, alright. Lava worm instead of gray worm. Ooh, fancy. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I do like the bonus dungeons they added with the GBA versions that the PSP version also has, because they threw in bosses from other games. Like, you could fight the Phantom Train, and that just amuses me. Which, of course, you get better gear for as well. Some of them are actually really hard fights, too. Like, it's end game content. Some of those bosses are real challenge bosses. Man, look at all this nothing I'm getting in here. Isn't this nothing amazing? Oh, a mithril axe. Will I use it? No. Mithril. I have mithril plate, but it's not as good as the steel plate because it's troll armor. I've already got full mithril, so I don't need any of that. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, I got a whole bunch of nothing. So my gear did not really improve. In fact, I think the only piece of gear I have that's improved is the ice sword, which will come in really handy in the ice cave, where I will be picking up the fire sword as quickly as I can. God dang it, Blaze. Stop it. Yeah, that thing's dead. And out to save, into the ice cave I go. Because I don't believe there's anything else in... Oops. Anything else on this floor. And while, yeah, there are other floors of this place. Of course there are. That was the good one. Ah! He just got the wrong one again. Stupid controller. Stupid keyboard. It's not the keyboard. It's the controller. It's the problem. Oh, hey, look. I got hit with Blaze again. Actually not overly worried about that right now. I am upset because he should be dead. That should have killed him. Case in point. It's also not worth all that much. Alright. And when I come back in here, I can just run through the bottom of this floor. It's like this place does not matter. It's like it was designed for you to do a test dive and then leave. Or realize there was nothing here and just leave anyway. Because again, that entire floor, all those treasure chests, sure there was money in it, but other than that, nothing. That just wasn't worth doing. It's worth doing in the randomizer run. Oh boy, is it worth doing in a randomizer run. But here? Yeah, you probably should have skipped it. However, XP levels necessary. Save so I don't have to do that again. And back to the ice cave. And I cannot dash in the overworld. I keep forgetting that. Very frustrating, very annoying. Hey, look, an ogre! And you see it's purple here, Xanth. See? Totally purple here. There was some argument last night as to whether the ogres were purple or red, because the PSP version has them be very, very purple, and they're even more purple here. Ow! 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 That sucked. Now don't hit VV again. Stop hitting everybody. I would greatly appreciate it if you would just stop hitting us. Now, this is when Vivi says, "I'm done with you." And it didn't kill it. A sad Vivi didn't manage to kill it. Yay! Without losing Vivi! At least not at the end of the fight. So he got his XP. For the record, other games have not been going well for me lately either. Like, I've been trying to upgrade one of my tanks in World of Tanks, and it just has not been happening. Just fail after fail after fail. For a while, I was constantly bottom tier. Which, you know, it's like, yeah, this is fun. Being bottom tier in a heavy tank, you're just a sitting duck. I'm not fast enough to be a makeshift medium. My armor cannot stand up to those tier guns. So it was a lot of pain. And there was a premium I should have bought a while back and just didn't. Wow, and those tents made it so I can't buy 3 spells and hit the end. Which, whatever. Is there actually anything I want here? I've got stone. It would either be shield or invis, and neither of those are really all that impressive. So that's going to be spells that I come back for near the end of the game, I think. Even those, just... okay. They can't hit anything I want them to hit. Alright. Healing up. Time to go check the ice cave one more time. At least having an extra 3 levels will help. 4 levels would have been nicer. 3 will do. It's like I'm probably on the cusp of leveling again anyway. Dang it! You know, I actually want Vivi to run now. Just hell with it. Run, Vivi, run. Yep. Took the party with you. Great. If you weren't going to bolt them, then fine. Whatever. Took some extra damage that I didn't need to. Don't care. And Gauntlet. I was hoping Vivi would just zap them. But no. I had to hit the wrong thing because of the controller. And Flee is, of course, the one that doesn't have a second part that you can back out of. Fight, you have to choose a target. Spell, well, you have to choose your spell. Item is the one I wanted. Equip, you'd have to change things. But no, if you hit Flee, it tries to flee without any second confirmation. Perfect. That'll get rid of the Sagan. Oh, wow. That got rid of the chieftains, too. Didn't expect that. I honestly was not expecting it to get rid of the chieftains as well. Thought it would just clear the chaff. Oh no, he did 1 damage! And healed for 21. Come on, get through there. Here we go. And since every day is going to have some measure of failure on my part, do not want those white crocs hurt. They're just awful on your feet. Terrible. Dang it, wrong way. Enemies strike first, because of course they do. Yeah, the encounter rate in this game is pretty nutso. I don't know why I say yeah as if I'm responding to comments that haven't been made. The encounter rate in this is rather high. No, you're not going to get me to list my Final Fantasy games in order of what I like, what I dislike. There's some that are good, some that are bad, some that I hate, some that I like, some that are just middle of the ground, some that are forgettable. But no, I have not. I'm just going to the ice cave early because, again, I like the ice cave. I figured I got a few levels. My equipment didn't really change any, but I've got a few levels. I picked up all the gear on the second floor, exited, saved, and why not give it at least a shot, you know? Besides, would it really be a run of mine if there wasn't another day of failure? I'm amazed that thing hit me for 9. Even on a crit, I'm amazed it hit me for 9. So, I mean, look at that. It normally hits VV for 1. We're going to see if 3 levels makes any type of difference in here. And, of course, gear from Ordeal. Thank you, Vivi, for finally deciding to act. Nope, don't have those. They weren't in any of the chests on the second floor. Whoops, forgot about that. Oh no, I took very little poison damage. Not really. Just that I'm doing a dumb again. Because we're going to see if 3 levels makes how much of a difference. So yeah, the second floor treasure room really doesn't have anything very good in it. Well, the ice sword, I mean, it's the ice cave. The ice sword's not going to do that much in here. I'm going to switch to the fire sword as soon as I get it anyway. At least for this place. That's my just in case. It is stronger than the mithril. It is. Can you guys please stop? Well, so much for that guy trying to run. So this is not vastly improved yet. But I didn't die, so that's something. Yeah, I was only on B2. Yeah, I cleared out the big treasure room and was like, okay. Yeah, more hit points is good. A few more spell charges also. Like, I could have... Okay, I'm fire fiving this. Oh, no, that was preemptive. Hell with this, I'm out. Because I was going to go ahead and just burn that group down, but... Yay! Boo! Yay! I think the gauntlets will help in here. That room looks so much different than it did on the NES. Just the color palette makes it so weird to me. Dead. Good. Good. That's why I hate the ice cave. There's just so much stuff to run from in here. As you see, Xanth, this is one of the fights I was saving the magic charges for. So, I'll use my magic charge here. Yeah, that ice sword still does a lot of damage to him. I might not switch to the fire. Don't know. We were discussing that even after the stream ended. Xanth and I were talking about that. Final Fantasy I is the game that trained at least me to really hold on to resources, especially as far as magic goes, to the point where even in other games like Final Fantasy VI with an economizer, I still barely cast magic, even though I could cast it 1,000 freaking times. I'm just so used to can't cast magic unless it's necessary. Can't cast magic unless it's necessary. I'll probably keep the ice sword, yeah. Oh, does it get an extra hit? Because you can't use it. Yeah. Whatever. Alright. One of the first dangerous bits here. And now I can at least do that as well. I got 3 charges of Fire 3, which I honestly should have just done Fire 2 here. Because... okay, unless this goes first and kills them all. Which it did. Perfect. Yay! Vivi gained a level! And gained 2 hit points for it. Or no hit points for it. I don't know. Okay, let's hope I don't have 2 ice dragons here. Good. I should fire this, honestly. I should have the fire sword equipped also, because this thing gets wrecked by the fire sword. I guess I can actually change it in combat. That is one of the things they did. Yay! Cecil gained a level! That's a helmet, you dummy. Do I get the other chest even though I know it's crap? Well, there went my answer. See, why can't I get more of these fights down here? I would love more of these. Just throw nothing but blood bones at me. Because this is proof that the cave actually does have a few easy fights. Not many, but a few. Enough. Not much to say right now, but things are going better. Yay! Locke and Terra gain levels. We are now level 17. All of us. Which would mean even more spells. No, it's down here. Okay. I had to think of where this room was. I know there's a bunch of wolves over here guarding basically just money. And not even that much money. But again, I have fire spells now. Oh! Or I could get a preemptive. That'll work. See, this is my usual luck in the ice cave. This is why I was so frustrated yesterday going, why is this happening? Oh, actually, that was a good amount of money. Going, I don't understand why I'm getting just completely creamed. Because this is what I usually have happen. Because I'm usually this level. Still dangerous, don't get me wrong. I can still get wiped out. But it's not the massive meat grinder it was yesterday. No. And yeah, I'm not even doing the get the treasure and out and then try again. No, I'm just going straight for the floater this time. I'm here. Let's just do it. Don't get me wrong, the eye can still be a challenge even at this level. I mean, take a look. I have 2 characters that don't have the hit points to avoid... What is it, Reaper? Or no, XXXX. Which I don't know what they called it in this. I think it's just death. But even at max, I have 2 characters who do not have the hit points to avoid it. Potent? And of course, if it hits my white mage, she can actually possibly avoid it. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. Can I not run from these? Thank you. What am I doing? Try to keep fairly high. Do not want, even though I could kill them pretty quickly. I mean, like, honestly, the gauntlet could have just wiped that party out. These things are a bit less annoying because the gauntlets do bolt to, and again, while these wizards are not weak to bolts, they don't resist it like they do the others. So bolt actually does decent damage to them, as you can see. So free bolts against wizards? Hell yes! Alright. Oops, let's put that on. Okay, here we go. This fight can still be very tough. I might as well let him use the gauntlet. Dang it! Again, controller. I can't run from this fight, so that just wasted a spell. Hopefully I won't need it. Let's see. You want to cast Bolt? Let's do Bolt. Okay, good. I did not need it. And the hole did not... Oh, Levistone, okay. The hole did not stay, so it's back to the cracked floor. Goodbye. Don't paralyze Vivi. I prefer you didn't paralyze anybody, but don't paralyze Vivi. Because Vivi gonna fuck you up. Vivi gonna fuck you up. Okay, now I just gotta get out of here without any instant death enemies. I just want to state once again, I usually am around this level when I get to this point anyway. So it was trying to get to it a bit early thanks to trying to speed through the game otherwise. That was doing it to me. Because I'm not playing this the way I usually play it. Oh, shit! There it goes. You called it. I mean, Cecil at least has protection from this, but... And I can't run from this either, can I? That's going to kill him. Yep, that's game. There we go. It had to happen. You guys all know that was going to happen. Because Hero was talking about how easy things were and how much better things were going. For freaking Mage, they go first. Still going to do it again. Because this is far, far more appropriate to what this place is supposed to be for me. I should have tried at least. Really should have tried at least. Oh well. Yeah, there's only 3 of these this time. Double check that. See if you can run from the mages. I don't think you can, but I think you kind of have to, especially from a fight like that. Really? You couldn't kill him? God, you suck, Locke. Oh, you got some stream lag going on, huh? No, it happens. It happens. Some stream delay, some stream lag. Well, that fight did not last long. It was over pretty quickly. I'm surprised that didn't level me. At least Vivi, he should be getting fairly close. As much as I hate to do it, I will be leaving 2 treasure chests in here. The Mage Guarded Troll Cloth. And... the mithril armor, or whatever piece of armor it is, guarded by the dragon behind the dragon tile. So you have to hit the dragon twice to get it. Not going to be bothering with either of those. Let's see if he gets more than 2 hit points when he levels this time. Wow. Okay. Nah, screw it. Not even going to bother with a fire sword. Don't be 2 of them. Don't be 2 of them. You knew it was going to be 2 of them. And they're both going to cast Blizzard to start with. They're both going to try to just blow me over. Yep, there's Ice Storm. Is dead, but there's the second Ice Storm. That's going to kill Terra. Because, of course, the one that I was able to just straight up kill got to go first. Because, of course, it did. As you see, this place is still hard. It's not as hard, but there's so many encounters that you can run into. And a lot of them can just end your run right then, right there. Like, you run into 4 mages who strike first. GG, man. You get hit with all the fire. Come on, Locke. Go first. Go next, Locke. Or let Terra go. Okay, that works. Bye-bye, wizards. Actually, it's kind of funny, this thing. This game is based on Dungeons and Dragons. It really is. You can see that with like stuff like the spell levels and some of the enemies in it. The eye in this cave was originally a beholder. And I don't just mean it was named Beholder. If you go back and look at the original Japanese sprite for it, it was a beholder. And they changed it. They had to change it because that's one of the enemies that TSR had a pretty... They wanted that one. That was their creature. It is one of their... They designed it, so... So, yeah. That's why it's kind of this floating gas bag that we have now. And it's just called Floating Eye. I still want to get the Flame Sword. I like the Flame Sword. It's a good sword. That, and then it's one of the better weapons the ninja can get until he gets the katana. Yeah, I don't need to fire 3 this. I should have fire 3'd it. Nope! Fire 2 will work. It'll be fine now. Or I don't even have to cast any of it. Did it just say plus 24 hit points for him? Yes, that's much better than plus 2. No, screw it. Run from these. Don't really need to kill these. And of course that mage fight happened when I was on the way out. When else was it going to happen, right? Don't be two. Don't be two. I don't have AI still. Oh well. That won't save you. Oh, good. He didn't cast it. And that one's dead. He still has a chance to cast it again. But... oh! Man, those things can hurt. And Locke gained a level and not enough to push him over 300. Dang it. Grab this armor and get out. No, not by that one, fortunately. Although I'll still get wiped by the mages that come up again, if they do. This is my last run through it today. Because I'm looking at the clock again. Hopefully I can actually make it this time. Okay, you can stop that now. Yeah, that's going to be my last run for this. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. It's here. Did you check and see if I can run or not? He didn't even bother to check. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to try. There we go. Now I know. I'm amazed those things did not all hit me with the fire 3 again. But I know I can run from them now. Still hurt like hell. It's going to use a lot of potions. There's no way I could have survived a second round of them because they would have all done the fire. Alright, so mages are runnable. I didn't think you could run from the mages. But I'm glad I was wrong, because that would have been really nasty if you couldn't run from them. Or the sorcerers, for that matter. Right. Die doesn't work on these. Harm doesn't work on these. So as long as these guys don't do their frost breath, which now they can't, I'm fine. Yeah, there's some really evil enemies in this game. At least this game doesn't have enemies like D&D that can drain your levels and XP. Can you just imagine that? I'm surprised they didn't put those in, to be honest. Yay! A good fight. What a tier. What's that? You just had a horrible thought of enemies in this game that drained your... Ah, it does suck, Z. Get it on eBay, though. And it sucks for Rock 30, but if they're going to overcharge for it... Yeah, enemies that drain XP hurt. They suck. Oh, that'd be awful. Especially in the room before... Just the floor that Chaos is on. Have them there. How much is it at Rock 30? For the rec, if you guys don't know, Rock 30 is it's a game store in the area we've been to. That's where I sold most of my stuff, which, you know, selling used games kind of sucks, but... Good God, how much is it on eBay? Yeah. Once you pay shipping and handling, it's almost going to be the same thing. I know I should run from this because he's going to cast Poison next. And probably kill 3 of my party members. Oh, that's good then. So we've had 2 in this run alone. 2 first strike mages fights. Hopefully that means they're off the table now. Because those things suck. A lot. And I'm tired of seeing them. So much for that! There's 2 fire 2s. Or fire 3s. There's 3 fire 3s. Okay, well, I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll try this one last time then. 3 sets of mages this one run. 3! Take care, Internet. I will be playing tomorrow, even though it's been 5 days already. I do like this game. I want to finish it. But it is not playing nice. Take care, Internet. Enjoy the games you play.